What's going on, everybody? Hope all is well. So let's recap UFC 224. The debut event on Paramount Plus for the UFC, and man, did the main event absolutely stole the show. Justin Gaethje and Paddy Piplin was absolute chaos from bell to bell. I mean, that's how you make a debut on a network like Paramount Plus, man. But overall, the whole card was the main card was pretty solid, but that main event absolutely stole the show, man. It just utter chaos ensued. But yeah, man. But nevertheless, Justin Gagey getting the job done via unanimous decision. Now I thought Patty was actually going to use his striking to try and get Gagey down to the ground, where he would have a significant advantage there because Patty Jiu Jitsu is high high level, man. But he stood with him. He just chose to stand with Justin Gagey. His striking obviously is getting better. He landed some really good combinations, and his leg kicks was on point. But Justin Gagey was the absolute dog. That was just vintage Justin Gagey. Oh yeah, another thing. I thought Justin Gagey would have come out a lot more technical and reserve and like pick his shots like he did when he fought Dustin Poirier. No, he came out like vintage Justin Gagey that fought Michael Johnson. Just throw caution to the wind and just create an absolute havoc. And that's what we saw from round 1 to round 5, just chaos. It was absolute train wreck from bell to bell. I'm like, bro, it was just insane to watch, man. Definitely an early candidate for fight of the year, and the year just got started. But yeah, man, that main event. Listen, whoever never who never seen a UFC event before, show them this main event. Cause that was absolutely insanity, man. But yeah, but like the rest of the cards were pretty solid. As of all right, so now that Justin Gaethje got the job done, what's next for him? I'll see. You could say Topuria. Topuria is next, but Arman Sarukian is just waiting in the wings. Like, so do you do Arman Patty next? I'm not mad at it. Or do you do now you gotta do Topuria um Gagey next, right? So Arman, is he gonna fight Patty next, or just wait for the winner of Gagey and Topuria? We shall see. But I mean that fight was absolutely tremendous. I mean, how could you not be entertained by that fight, man? Just utter chaos. But yeah, but if it's Topuria, Justin Gagey, if that's next in line, to be honest, as fun as this main event was, Justin Gagey can't do that with a guy like Topuria. He's too technical. He's not gonna play that game. He, he he's not. No, he's not throwing caution to win. He's gonna pick him apart. But we'll see how that plays out. But like I said, man, this main event absolutely delivered. If all the fights on this card was just boring decisions, that main event alone made up for the entire card. But yeah, but hats off to Justin Gaethje, man, and Paddy Pimblett, because those two gentlemen put on an absolute classic. All right. So in the co-main event, Sean O'Malley getting the job done against Song Yadong. Very clean cut, decision victory. Puts him right back in the mix because we got Peter Yan, obviously recently beaten Marab. So do they do Marab and Peter Yan too? Or do they give O'Malley the shot? Because O'Malley does have a win over Peter Yan. So that makes sense. But if I had to guess, I'm thinking they're probably gonna do Marab and Pidion too. Sean O'Malley, he's probably gonna fight somebody else, or he could wait. It's up to him. But that's what I think is gonna happen. But we shall see. But nevertheless, Sean O'Malley getting the job done via unanimous decision. He looked great, man. Just he did his thing. All right. Next up, uh, Waldo Acosta getting the job done against Derek Lewis. TKO finish in the second round. He was just too fast for Derek Lewis. Derek Lewis looked in phenomenal shape, but obviously this is a young man's sport, and Acosta was just too fast, and just dropped him with a jab, follow it up with some ground and pound, and secure the TKO finish. And this guy, I mean, he's pretty active. He knocks people out. Solid win against a seasoned veteran like Derek Lewis. I mean, he's one or two more wins away, I'll say, from getting a title shot, especially in the heavyweight division. You know, but yeah, Warley Acosta, man, the guy is active. He shows up to fight. He's funny. He's pretty entertaining, and he has knockout power. All right, but we'll see who he fights now next. All right, so moving on. Let's see something. Oh. All right. So next up, Natalia Silva getting the job done against Rose Namajunas. I mean, she's on what, a 6 fight winning streak now. Solid win over Rose. I think she's gonna get the next title shot. I think she's up next, man. You know, but overall, nothing too crazy about that fight. A very technical fight, back and forth. I think she done enough. But yeah, but nevertheless, uh, solid win by Silva. I think she should get be next in line for a title shot. And the final fight, the opening fight on the main card, Arnold Allen and John Silva. John Silva getting the job done, unanimous decision victory. Uh, Very good fight, very technical fight. I mean, I was on my toes, not on my toes, but edge of my seat the entire time I was watching this fight, because these guys, they both got knockout power. They're both very technical, and these guys were like one shot. One shot could change the complexity of the fight either way. And I was just on the edge of my seat, man. But very entertaining fight, very technical uh fight by John Silva, getting the job done against a tough uh opponent like Arnold Allen. He's no joke, man. So John Silva back in the win column. What's next for him? Obviously next week we got Volkanovski and Lopez 2. So maybe he gets the winner of that, or he probably gonna fight somebody else. Oh yeah, they got Lauren Murphy also up there. So and that featherweight division is stacked. So there's a lot of fun matchups for him. But we'll see who he matches up with next. But regardless, he always comes to fight. Yeah, he's a phenomenal fighter, and I'll be interested to see who he fights next. All right, but yeah, but overall, let's see the prelims. Oh, Umar Nurmagomedov getting the job done against Davison Figueiredo. Solid win. You know, Nothing too crazy. Very safe, secure. Win wasn't too impressive, but nevertheless, getting the job done against a former flyweight champion. Nikita Krylov getting a late buzzer beater finish. Alex Perez getting the job done against Charles Johnson. Uh, I was, yeah, I was mad this fight got canceled, man. Michael Johnson, Alexander Hernandez. I was bummed out. I was looking forward to seeing this particular matchup. All right. Yeah, but overall, fantastic card. And like I said again, that main event just absolutely stole the show. Man, well, I mean, what a time to be a UFC fan, you know. But nevertheless, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. And until next time, you guys be safe and enjoy the fights. All right, peace.